Okay, so your beard's falling out and you want to know whether that's normal or if anybody else is struggling with the beard hair filling up the sink every time you comb your beard. Well, I've got some good news and I've got some bad news. Okay, so your beard's falling out and you want to know, is this normal? Well, my answer to that is no. You should shave your beard immediately. Just kidding. Put the razor away. It is normal to have some hair loss during your beard journey. Everybody growing a beard is going to lose some beard hair every single day. It's a part of your beard hair's life. To live, to hang out on your face for a while, and then to fall off and end up in the drain. More specifically and scientifically, there are 3 phases that your beard hair should go through. Number 1 is ANAGEN, number 2 is CATAGEN, and the 3rd phase is the TELOGEN phase. Now, what are these 3 phases and what do they consist of? Well, I'm glad you asked. I'm about to tell you. The first phase is our favorite phase as a beardsman. It is the ANAGEN phase, and that is where your hair is actively growing. That phase lasts anywhere from 2 years to 6 years. We love this phase. Our hair is growing, it's strong, it's healthy, and it is staying on our face most importantly. The second phase is the CATAGEN phase. It's super short, about 7 to 14 days is all that this phase lasts. It's almost like it's clinging to life support. It's just there and it's about to fall out. And that brings us to the 3rd phase, which is the TELOGEN phase. And that is where the follicle loosens and your hair falls out. And then your follicle goes on this follicle vacation for about 2 or 3 months until it starts growing a new hair. 85, 90, maybe even 95% of the hair on your face right now is in the ANAGEN phase, okay? So don't worry if you're losing some hair every day. That's normal. In fact, it's normal to lose anywhere from 50 to 100 hairs off of your face every single day. Now keep in mind that the average guy has at least 30,000 follicles on his face, but there are some things that you can do to keep your hair in that ANAGEN phase for the full 2 to 6 years. It is possible to cut that ANAGEN phase short by mistreating your beard. In fact, I've already posted a video on ways to destroy your beard, and you should definitely check that out and make sure that you are not doing any of those things. Okay, 3 more ways that you can cut your beard life short and cause excessive hair loss prematurely. Number 1 is by aggressively drying your beard. Really, there are 3 ways that you can dry your beard. With a towel, with a hair dryer, or by just air drying. Most of you are going to dry your beard with a towel or a hair dryer, or maybe even both. What I recommend is that you pat dry your beard lightly and gently immediately after washing just to get the excess water off, and then finish it out by blow drying. How you blow dry your hair is super important. Do not crank the heat up all the way and put that thing an inch from your face. You're going to fry your hair, and that's probably going to lead to early death. Keep the blow dryer 6-7 inches away from your face and use a lower heat setting, and if not, a cool setting on your hair dryer. Downward angle, lightly combing through with a wide tooth comb is the best idea. That's just my opinion. The second way to cut your beard life short is by overcombing and overbrushing. Listen, I get it. It's super fun to stand in front of the mirror and sit there and comb and brush and style your beard for hours and hours and hours every night before you go to bed. But it's really not good for your beard. The only time you should really comb your beard is right after washing, and then maybe before you go out to a dinner or out with friends or where you're going to be seen in public. Other than that, let your hair just hang out. The more touching, the more pulling, the more combing and brushing, the more it agitates the hair, and the more likely you are to lose that hair prematurely. Finally, the 3rd way to shorten that ANAGEN phase and lose hair prematurely is by over applying products. Now, I'm sorry to all you beard grooming producers out there that have the oils and the balms and the shampoos and all that kind of stuff for sale, but really, guys, you do not have to use those things every single minute of every single day. In fact, it's better to use them when they are needed. And here's my opinion on when they are needed. Washing your beard, a beard wash or a beard shampoo, is needed every other day at the most. Sometimes 1 to 3 times a week is perfectly fine, and it's good for your beard. As far as oils and balms go, once a day. Balm it in the morning to style it or right after a wash, and then oil it at night before you go to bed to add some moisture and to keep that moisture overnight. And that's it. Extra product does not mean an extra healthy beard. Now, let me close by saying this, that there are illnesses and diseases that cause hair loss in excess. And if you're losing way more than 100 hairs a day, maybe even large chunks of hair or clumps of hair coming out when you wash or comb, you need to consult with a doctor and get it checked out. The good news is that most every disease that causes beard loss does not mean that that beard loss is not reversible. It can be cured, it can be fixed, and it can be reversed. So if that's you, check with the doctor and see if there's anything that can be done. Hang in there, keep going, and keep growing. If you have not subscribed to this channel and you want even more information and stay up to date on new tips and tricks and ways to keep your beard healthy and strong, subscribe. I put out content every single week about beards, food, and farming. Those are 3 things that fill most of my time, and so I want to share anything that I learn with you. And lastly, comment below and let me know how your beard journey's going. I would love to hear from you. I love interacting with my YouTube friends, so please do not hesitate to contact me by commenting below. I guarantee you that I will respond to your comment. Until next time.